Hey YouTubers, I am Sybersnake and it's good to be back. This is the first video of 2013 pickup wise for me. I haven't done one of these in an eon. It feels forever since I've done one. And obviously I've been working constantly, so I've had no time to do anything but buy, to be honest with you. So you can just imagine what I've got in my collection over the last few months. So this video is going to be realistically all my next gen, which is technically PS3 and Xbox, and I'm going to throw in 2 retro games, one Neo Geo and one Mega Drive. After this video it's all going to be the big N, which is Nintendo. I bought a shit ton of Nintendo games spanning the systems from the Wii, the GameCube, N64 and the Super Nintendo, so that's all to come, guys. But I thought, get this video first, recap on what I bought PS3 wise, Xbox, and throw in the 2 retro games. So let's kick off, shall we? The first one is a Mega Drive game. Picked this up about 2 months ago, to be honest. £5. Won it for a donkeys, and it is Crew Ball for the Mega Drive. Now this is the Japanese version. It's not bad. Pretty good tables, pretty good music. Obviously Motley Crue. I like Motley Crue, so can't argue. Obviously the game is complete. The odd thing about this game is the thickness of the box, which is immense. I don't know if EA games in Japan are meant to be this thick or this is just a mock-up case, because you check out the Mega Drive games compared to the Japanese game and it is immensely big. Whether that's the standards, as I say, I don't know, because this is the only EA game that I've got from Japan. But anyway, game-wise, very good. Love pinball, love Motley Crue, £5, bargain. But that's Crew Ball for the Mega Drive. Now my Neo Geo game. There's a guy about 25 minutes away from me, owns like a little retro store, and occasionally gets some Neo Geo titles in, and this game is no exception. I've been after this for a while. It's one of the early titles for the Neo Geo, and he done me a decent deal. He had it for 60 and he done it for 40 for me, so I can't really argue. And it is NAM 1975. This game, in a nutshell, is like Commando / Operation Wolf. If you can see, you've got like the screens where your guys are at the bottom, and then obviously you target whatever's above. You throw grenades and shit like that, you get bosses. And typical Neo Geo game, after probably the 3rd, 4th level, this game gets seriously difficult. But all in working order, all complete, and you got the instructions in the baggie in there as well. So, but £40 and a nice little another Neo Geo game to my very small but growing gradually collection of Neo Geo titles. So glad to have that one. That's NAM 1975. Righty ho, let's move on to the PS3. I'll flash by the couple of box sets that I've bought recently. I've obviously done me collector's box corners and showed you these 2 already, but as I'm going through my collections, my pickups for the last couple of months, I might as well bang them in there again. So obviously the first one, which you've seen, which is Metal Gear Revengeance. Not played this yet because obviously having the time, but fantastic box set, brilliant figure inside. Check the video out if you want to have a look at it, it's really worth it. But yeah, very, very, very nice box set. Looking forward to playing this game. But there is Metal Gear Revengeance, the collector's edition. Excuse me, I'm going off the camera. Now this one I'm happily glad to have, because this is still very sought after. And I'm glad I bought this and purchased it on the pre-ordered it months beforehand. And it's Ni no Kuni, the Wrath of the White Witch, that's right, the Wizard's Edition. Absolutely fantastic looking game this is. I have popped this in, give it a flash play. Graphically brilliant. Not really give the time and effort that it needs, because it needs a lot of time and effort to play this game. But fantastic looking game. But when I do get the chance, which is probably going to be about 10 years time, I'll actually give this a go and enjoy this game. But there you go, that's Ni no Kuni for the PS3. Right, what's next? I'll stick with the games, the PS3 system. Now this game I picked up for £12, and I got this from Play Asia. That was doing a deal. It's an NTSC title, and it goes with my collection that I've already got of these games. I like the last edition of this game. Obviously, I haven't yet played this one, but if it's anything like the last game, then I will enjoy it, and it is Silent Hill Downpour. I know it's had mixed reviews. People hate it, people love it. But at the end of the day, you make up your own mind. Buy the game, you either enjoy it or you don't, you get rid of it. But I bought it, £12, not arguing, brand new sealed, NTSC version, and that really brings me up to date with all the Silent Hill titles from the very beginning up until the recent one, which is obviously Downpour. But looking forward to playing that one yet again, but bargain for £12. So there's Silent Hill Downpour. Right, the next one, I wanted this in the special edition version, but missed out, and it's still worth a fair bit of money to try and get hold of. This is, but I just, in the end, I just gave up, and I just thought, just get the normal run-of-the-mill version, and I got this second hand for £14, and it is Darksiders 2, and it's more of the same. I've put this on, I'll give this a go, not fully concentrating and put my effort into it, just give it a go, but definitely more of the same. If you played Darksiders 1, you'll know exactly what I mean, but if it's anything like Darksiders 1, a very underrated title. Loved the first one, but looking forward to playing this one. Hopefully it's slightly bigger, and it looks like there's a lot more depth to the game rather than what it was in the last game, but very happy to have that one. As I say, I think it's about £14, but there you go, that is Darksiders 2. Right, now the next one, the title says it all. I did buy this, the collector's edition, but obviously there's a lot of download content come out for it, so I thought I'd re-buy it, and I bought it, and believe me, it's the hardest game in history as far as I'm concerned, and it's Dark Souls Prepared to Die edition. My friend's actually had 2 weeks off and he's kicking ass on this, but he's found out how hard this game is. I pushed him to buy it because he's a Dragon Dogma fanatic, and he's played that and played it, and he's done it about 10 times. But I said, play this, and it's like Dragon Dogma times 10 in hardness, and he's found out that he's really hard, but he's persevered. That is the thing with this game. Perseverance is everything with this. If you give up easily, like I do, then don't buy this game. That's all I'm saying. Don't buy this game. But I bought it anyway. But who cares? But still, a very good game. Very, very hard though. Unbelievably hard. So be prepared to die. Seriously. But there you go. That's Dark Souls Prepared to Die edition. I would have paid £13 for that one. That's not too bad. Now this one I got Saturday. I've had my eyes on this for a while. Seen it, not bought it. Seen it, not bought it. This is I got this for £15 from CEX, and I just caught my eye and I thought, that's it, I'm getting it this time. And it is this Lord of the Rings War of the North. Nice slipcase, nice steelbook edition. This reminds me, I put this on Sunday, and it reminds me of the old PS2 game, you know, the Twin Towers, the Two Towers, and there's another one like hack and slash adventure, more of the same, but the story of this one is set 2 days before the Lord of the Rings story starts itself. So but as I say, give this a flash play, but graphically looks pretty good, and I will enjoy this because I did like these style of games anyway, the hack and slash adventure, so looking forward to that. I thought that was a pretty good bargain, £15, and it's pretty good condition. Not a dent, not a dink. Absolutely well looked after. So that's Lord of the Rings War of the North. Now this one I am playing, and as soon as I got this, I started playing it. I forced myself to give myself time to play this, and obviously, if you love these series of games, you played one, you played them all, but I'll still love this game no matter how many titles I bring out at it. And this is God of War Ascension. This is the collector's steelbook edition. Now I was going to get the big, you know, with all the figure and the collector's edition, but I couldn't be bothered, to be honest, because I thought the game is the most important, and this is a nice steelbook. You get a lot of download content with it, like skins and things like that, and like avatars and whatever. But you know, personally, game wise, I've only just really got into the game. But typical God of War affair, huge bosses, big first fight. Not too sure on the story yet, getting my head around it. But absolutely, the cinematics are fantastic as per usual. The score, the music, brilliant. Typical God of War for you. But I've heard reviews saying it like starts off excellent, then dies down, and then you got a good ending. But ain't like that most games most of the time. You know, the game gets sometimes a bit slow and then picks up. But at the end of the day, it's God of War. I'm going to like this game. So that's God of War Ascension. That's the Steelbook edition, the collector's edition. Glad to have that one. Right, I think I've got one more. Now this game is for the Xbox 360. I've yet to actually do anything with this because I still ain't got a 360. And to be honest, I ain't too sure whether I'm going to re-buy one, even though I'm still buying collector's editions for it, because that's what you know, keeps me wanting to get one. Because I've got some collector's editions, Assassin's Creeds, and I've got me Resident Evil collector's editions, and I've also got this one, which I bought on the day of release, and I haven't even opened it. It's still sealed, and it is the Freedom Edition of Assassin's Creed 3. Absolutely still sealed. Not yet played. Gutted because I was a fanatical number 2 fan. I love number 2. And I've even got the other collector's boxes, but I haven't got even opened them. They're still sealed because I haven't bought myself an Xbox 360, but it still ain't stopped me buying the games. So I've just really got to kick my own arse and buy a 360, but I don't want to. Something's stopping me because, well, technically buying everything else and spending money on everything else and not buying an Xbox 360 is stopping me, to be honest. But I will do an opening of this. As I say, my collector's box corner, I might as well get this open, have a look what's inside, because it's, as I say, it's still sealed. Not even opened yet. But, as I say, I'm in an about the 360, but I will get one eventually, because I did say in my last video before when I come back, I said it's one of my goals to get a 360, so you know what, fuck it, I'm getting a 360. This game needs to be played. But there you go, guys, that is the last pickup from a next gen Assassin's Creed Freedom Edition. I'll open that up and I'll show you that in a video soon. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's been good to come back and give you a pickups video. I've missed doing this. So anyway, from next week, it's all the big N. It's Nintendo all the way. So until then, guys, it's been great seeing you. Great to be back. As always, I am Sybersnake 7. Keep playing. Keep watching, guys.